It's stacked. I think it's as good as it's going to be for at least now. The pitching staff is certainly questionable. It's nice because we got supercharged Kermit the Frog here. So that's at least a good thing. But, come on, where is he at? Where is Kermit the Frog? Kermit the Frog. There he is. Definitely a lot better on the hits per 9. Definitely better. Plus the little, he gets Yankee boost. So, we have him and Nestor and Rodon and all these guys. The pitching's gonna stink. The outfield defense is gonna stink, but we're gonna hit some bombs. That's what we're here for. I am not letting my bar run to 914, J Mills. Ooh, Overwatch. Okay. Nice, nice. Celtics, I see you. I see you. Let me take a screenshot of this for the Twitters, because I like to tweet out when we're live. Smile. So let me get this tweet out, and yeah. We'll play a couple of games of ranked and hang out for a bit. I hope you all have been well. I know we have not been live much. Right now, the YouTube channel has been having unprecedented amounts of momentum. So I'm trying to make sure to keep focusing on that and not botching that. There we go. There we go. There we go. Tweet is let loose. We are good to go. All right. So yeah, we'll play some games and see how we do. Get an editor? No, I don't want anyone to edit my videos. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. These are my videos. Mine. Minesies. Minesies. I actually, like, genuinely, though, like, I know I joke about it with you, James. I genuinely enjoy the process of editing videos too much. At this point, I don't think I could ever see myself handing it off, at least for a good bit. I mean, I could maybe see down the road being in a position to be like, hey, like, have someone one-off edit some videos here and there. But that would be the furthest extent I would ever do something like that. And also, hello, Mr. Charzy. Yeah, it is certainly very nice to have a Yankee team captain that's a hitter. It's very nice. You get stinky Chris Sale. How we doing, Mr. Charzy? That's massive. Yes. The Jeter video's at 190K. I think it's going to reach 200K. Maybe not tomorrow, but the day after. I've never had a video reach 200K. And, you know, the videos are getting some crazy amount of views. Like, getting over 10K views in, like, 24 hours of posting a video is nuts to me. So, we've been trying to ride that momentum and keep posting and not messing up, really. It really comes down to me posting consistently and keeping up the work. So, as long as I keep doing that, we'll be fine. But, of course, the streams have not been occurring because I've been doing that the entire time. Mantle is indeed on the bench. Yes, we have Reggie Jackson in center field. Sounds good, Mr. J. Mills. Yeah, definitely true, Celtics. You know, Chris Sale is a better all-time shortstop. No doubt about it. So, yeah, I've got Reggie, Babe, and Judge in the outfield. Stanton at DH. Volpe, Glaber, Jeter, Gehrig, and Gary Sanchez. And on the bench, Robinson Cano's on the bench because you could have another card that isn't a Yankee card for the boost still. There's 2 cards you could have that are not Yankee cards. So that's why Gary Sanchez and Robinson Cano are on the team. Oh, my man is swinging. You get a low curveball. Yeah, the Red Sox cards, that makes sense. That makes sense. I feel like there isn't really much of a good captain to use for the Red Sox team off the top of my head. Other than, like, maybe Sale for some of the pitching. But even still, like, you use that Sale. I mean, it might be... I don't know how much it would help. Ooh. Take a seat. I think you mean they win, Rufio. Thank you. How are we doing, Rufio? I will say Chris Sale will be nice with Pedro. Probably makes Pedro unreal with that boost, right? But I know the Red Sox probably don't have that much pitching past that, though. It's like Sale and Pedro. And then past those two, it's like, who else is really going to be in the Red Sox rotation? Oh, they'll probably do a bunch of interesting cards in terms of captains. I could certainly see a Pedro captain at some point in the year. We'll see what happens with those. Hopefully they just release a metric ton of them, you know? Yeah, past Pedro, I don't even think there's much. I got to go through and rank the cards. I spent a few times. I've done a few times where I spent a little bit looking at all the cards and the legends and the flashbacks and such and seeing how the cards stack with the captains. And a lot of teams don't have that much. Oh, you're Dunzo, Lindor. We got a home jersey on the road type dude. So cursed. Yeah, Lefty Grove, yeah. Oh? Why is Derek Jeter worst collection award in MLB Show history? Invalid question, thank you. Invalid question, Celtics. Thank you. Yeah, you got Lefty Grove. Ooh, baby. That is a stacked Red Sox pitching staff. Stacked. Want your points back? This is on you. That is on you for asking that question. I don't know what you expected me to say. Thank you. Also, get Derek Jeter out of a Mets uniform. Get him out of that. Wrong pinstripes. Ah! Oh, great heavens. Oh, great heavens. Hey, I appreciate it, Mo Hits. Thank you, my dude. We are putting the head down, grinding at the content this year. But it has genuinely been a blast so far. Oh, Vol pee pee poo poo. Hey, grow up. Grow up, chat. Grow up. Grow up. Especially you, Celtics. Yeah, does that guy stink? Does that guy stink, Celtics? Huh? Does that guy stink? Extra bing bong for you. Just for you, Celtics. Elevation check, 500 feet. However, the stadium is eerily close to Yankee Stadium in the dimensions. Thank you. It is actually 500 feet elevation. Like, actually, that's not lying. You could literally look up my upload of it on the vault. How we doing, Bri? Hit me with it. What dilemma you got? Ah, that's a bad swing. It might end up a hit. Oh, what a play. Oh, in the stretch. That was a very bad swing there. Gotta pull that. My dude, D3. I love your face, D3. 28 months. Ew, that's very long, my friend. Can we get some emotes to the chat for my dude, D3? I love your face, brother. I hope your gym session went well today, my friend. Dang it. All right. Well, we're warming up the swings. We're warming up the swings a little bit. I don't even know. I should look up what difficulty this is on. Because there is a potential it's Hall of Fame. I have not been playing much of the game, so I really can't tell. Yeah, Hall of Fame. Seems about right. First Hall of Fame game of the year, I think. Has the game? Yeah, you could actually definitely check, Celtics. Definitely check. Check for yourself, Forehead. Buy the game and check for yourself. Boom, roasted. Got him. But yeah, this is, I think the dimensions are 320, 400, 315. At 500 feet elevation. So it's kind of like Yankee Stadium, but plays a little higher elevation. Not that much, though. Good take. Good take. Good take there, Sonny. I'll hit you the way cutter. Whoop. Later. I should update the sub sound. If they have a new horn. Did they change the home run horn? Did they change what the Yankee home run horn is? I haven't even, like, noticed. Did Freddie Freeman homer again? Is that a 2-homer day for Frederick? I do have all the Team Affinity, yes. I did complete every bit of Team Affinity. Spent a fair bit of these later nights grinding it. Look at Frederick. What a stud. Kermit. Kermit the Frog. There you go. Kermit the Frog here. 5 strikeouts. A dozen or so teams left and you pull Mike Trout. Do you sell for stubs or keep? I will say, Morgan. Thank you. Give me that. I don't know. Because, again, it really comes down to if you want to go for live series collections or not. If I were in that position, I would be keeping and trying to go for live series. Because that's how I played a game. But I don't know. I mean, the thing is you don't need live series. There are a lot of great cards outside of that. And especially if you sell that Trout, you could get 99 Trout, which is a very good card to use. If you plan on grinding the game, I say go for collections. If you're planning on being a little bit more chill, I would probably go for selling them. But I can't really make that decision for you, though. So I wouldn't take that answer the most serious. A 3-hit game for a cheater? You know what? Good. I'm glad you had to edit that, Celtics. And you better have enjoyed it. Holy small PCI. Okay. That's 87 contact, too. Oh, Judge. Freaking slammed into the corner. Pain. Yeah, Celtics is a Red Sox fan. Thus the Jeter hate. But the thing is, like, I don't reciprocate that same type of hate towards David Ortiz. And I feel like that probably is a little worse. What David Ortiz did to the Yankees in the postseason? Low-key toxic. Reginald? Yes, Twins legend David Ortiz. Oh, Reggie. Nice rip. Yeah, I think you mean... Wait, Oakland A's legend Nomar Garciaparra. He played for the A's at some point, right? I'm pretty sure he did. Dodgers legend, though, absolutely. Dang it! Come on, Glaber. There we go. No, FDAs? Oh. Oh. Don't need to kick them while they're down. The A's are horrific right now. Oh! Come on. Oh, what a rip, Glebe. Yes. We're rallying. Who's up ninth? Oh, Gary. Don't let me unleash the Kraken, buddy. I'll let him loose. What was that sound? I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, the servers are working now, Jack. Yes. Correct. Oh, that was it. That was it. Didn't get the PCI low enough. Oh, my goodness, I was early on it. Good swings there that inning, though. The swings are getting better. My first Hall of Fame game, so we're getting the swings down. Show the lineup. Let me make this easier for you. I tweeted out a picture of it. So if you want to see it, I'd recommend go checking out this picture. L-scan, don't L-scan me. Don't L-scan me. That is the Yankee lineup we're using right now. It is the... It basically is all of the Yankee cards in the game. So, Lou Gehrig, Gleyber Torres, Anthony Volpe, Derek Jeter, Reggie Jackson, Aaron Judge, 99 Babe. Oh, Barry Bonds. Ah, yeah. Is it a switch-hitting catcher, Barry Bonds? Oh, a switch-hitting DH, Barry Bonds. Classic. Classic Barry Bonds. Is this even his stance? I feel like this is like Jazz Chisholm's stance. Looking at that. It doesn't feel like it's Barry Bonds. Yes, we're using Reggie in center field. It's spooky, but we're here to hit tanks. So, as long as we don't have to field the ball, we're fine. We're fine. Not a problem. Ain't no problem. Yeah, how about Garrett Cole off to a good start so far? Things you like to see. I feel like he's genuinely underrated as a pitcher, which is kind of wild. But I feel like, you know, people took his last couple years and had an opinion of him being worse than he actually is. But I think he's still a very good pitcher in the league still. Like one of the best pitchers in the league still. Ooh. Most inning pitch in the league. Well, there you go. There you go. All right. Try to buckle him a little bit. Down away fastball, Dottie. Okay, Garrett Cole is actually shoving on the mound right now. I'm not used to saying such a sentence in MLB The Show, but here we are. Don't look at numbers, please. Corey Kluber at this point is the most pitcher ever. Volpe! Anthony Volpe's so good! He's so good! His swing is so good this year. And now you get the plus 10 power boost with the Judge card. He's him. Oh, Jeets. Slap to the gap. Jeter is also him with the plus 10 power boost. P. Ford Volpe. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, yeah, Tyler Wade's in Oakland? Well, you learn something new every day. I guess they didn't really have any long-term control over him. That is weird. I've heard people say that the vibe with the A's is like, oh, this player's on the A's? Oh, what am I doing? That's what I hear to the vibe is with the A's right now. You look at that team, you're like, oh, I didn't know that player was on the A's. Oh, my God. Jeff McNeil. What a catch. That was definitely like an auto dive, but like with someone with his like as good a fielding as he has, you know, I'm cool with that being a thing for him. Hello, Mr. Funkle. Hello, hello. Oh, sweet Lou. Oh, P5 Yelich? That Yelich is actually really sick, phony. I've had a lot of fun with them. Oh, sweet Lou. This man is different. Every year, I just love Lou Gehrig's swing. Every single year. No matter what his attributes are, I do well with every single one of his cards. Oh, Judge, sit, ball. Sit. Okay, didn't see it. Lucky Lou. Hey, whoa. Whoa. We're not disrespecting Lou Gehrig, aren't we? My favorite card on my Brewers team is Dimmu Tellez. Where does the Dimmu thing fit in there? Where are we getting Dimmu Tellez from? I'm so confused. Am I out of the loop? That Rowdy Tellez card is gross, though. Too much elevation? Yeah. I need to play at 2 feet elevation, just like real life Yankee Stadium, you know? Oh, Supercharged Lindor. I didn't even realize it was this. Supercharge v Supercharge here. Well, that'll certainly play. That's better than his 99 right now. $99 Griffey. It seems like that will be happening. Yes. Woo! Kermit the Frog is 9 strikeouts in less than 4. Looks like Dimmitt. Well, I mean, I don't know if I can agree with that, but you know, to each their own. Okay, if we're talking about Lou Gehrig's speech, then respect. That speech is one of the greatest baseball moments ever. Like, actually. Good take. Good take. Wow, he's taking all the way. I thought 2 strikes. He thought I'd try to dot that low fastball again. But he was just taking all the way. Good take. Should have just attacked him. Nice. Woo! There we go. Bro, Forrest, I'm here for it. I am here for that, brother. Hey, Kindle, I love your face, brother. How we doing, dude? How have you been, Kindle? Also, hi, Day. Hello, Meester Day. Reginald? Reginald. Went live. You're good. You're good, Day. You are good. No worries. Oh, really, Vince? Dub? We love the dumper? Nice. I swear, sometimes I'll just, like, speak while I'm hitting, and I'll put up the worst swing. Every time. When I'm just speaking about something while hitting, I swing like a doofus. The Kraken! What's up, Willing? How we doing today, my dude? Was good, was good. Yes, exactly, Torlik. Yes. Just for me. For me? No, they had fixed it, like, an hour ago-ish. Okay. Volpe. Volpe! To the team store out there. Pee-pee poo-pooed on it. Pee-pee poo-pooed on it. Volpe's actually him. Like, actually. And that's not even an exaggeration. Oh, that's a cool little camera angle I just saw. Oh, Jeets. Jeets is human, though. He can get out. Maybe not Anthony Volpe, but Jeter is human. I do have Peraza. He is on the bench. I was debating starting him in center field before I had gotten Babe Ruth. Yes, him out of position in center field, I think is nearly more logical than Mickey Mantle. But Mickey Mantle's switch hitting was make me think to just keep him out there.
That's inside. That's the ball.
Right, challenge him. Get there, Judge. Get there, Judge. No, it's his first hit. That was 5 no-hit innings. It's okay. It's okay, B. Kindle. We could be incorrect. That's okay. It's okay. We're all wrong at least once in our lives, you know? Not good. No, I am pretty good with Mickey Mantle. It just... his fielding and speed was pretty similar to Peraza. even with Peraza out of position in center field. And Peraza was just a little bit more well-rounded with the splits. So I was like, you know what? Maybe we'd consider that. But I did not have to get to that point because I got Babe Ruth before I started playing. You're never wrong. You were definitely wrong a lot of times, Jay Mills. Honestly, majority of the time I feel like you're wrong. But, you know, you were wrong with that statement. So, you know, that's okay. We're all wrong at least once in our lives. All money squad. Oh. I've never played like that in MLB The Show. I've never bought stubs. Ever. Only gotten stubs from, like, the only time I've had, like, stubs applied to my account or, like, pre-order bonuses or, like, playing in tournaments and stuff. Oh, that's actually dope, Vince. I like that idea. I like it. I like it. Picasso. My rating is 650 something right now. Dottie! Kermit the Frog is here. But yeah, I'm at like 650 something. We should make a rating command. I think it's like 652. The tourney stubs do go dummy. I got so many stubs from my tournament in MLB 21. It was like probably only like a couple 100K. It definitely wasn't that many stubs. It was like maybe 160K. And at that point, it was like January I got them. So it was like, whoa. I think if I remember the number, it's like 652 J Mills. If you want to put that. Swinging everything out of the zone. Hey, this guy is swinging at everything outside the zone. To be frank, this dude's a Hall of Fame level player I'm playing here. We'll take a little walkie. Yeah, Celtics, I feel like Overwatch is one of those games that you have to rage at. So have fun with that. Do you, like, queue up for teammates? I assume you do, right? Do you random queue? Nope? Okay. Thanks, J Mills. Is that going to be a hit? Okay, Stan's just different. He's just a different breed, man. He's just a different breed. Different. He's a different breed. Home run time. You all know how it goes. We all know how MLB The Show goes. That ball was hit, and John Sterling thought that was a home run. Both him and Michael K thought that was a home run off the bat. Yeah, that's an incredibly lucky hit. Those don't happen too often. All right, 3-0. We'll be patient. Yeah, we'll take a little walkie. Bases are juiced. For Aaron Judge. Arson Judge. You Darvish is losing it. Poo-poo Darvish. Yeah, he's just spamming low sinkers. Hey, it gets a job done, Judgy. That's a great swing. We take it. We guessed that pitch. Got it. A little late on it. Just a smidgen late. Oh, Reginald.
1-1.
Oh. Oh. It's all low stuff, so we're going to keep this PCI anchored low. Oh, he hung a changeup or splitter, whatever pitch it was. The wrong person to hang that one to. Oh, God, J Mills. Remind me after his game. Remind me after his game. Come on. Let's end the Glaber. This got ugly quick. This quickly turned into a 9-run lead. Just like that. Yeah, how about you DM me, Mr. J. Mills? That's an interesting team, Vince. I like it. I mean, good luck succeeding in ranked on high difficulties. But it's a fun bunch of cards. I think all those guys get boosted cards throughout the year. I don't know about during a set, but, you know, if you got a bunch of Braves guys, you know, maybe you slide a little Austin Riley on the bench, you know, or in a spot in that lineup, you know. You know what, Celtics? Grow up. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Wait, whoa, Nick? Whoa, whoa. Who said that? Who said that, Nick? All right. Pee-pee poo-poo time. Pee-pee poo-poo check. Ew. It's a pitch I gotta hit. Where is it? What the PCI doing? What the dog doing? Okay, well, okay, Nick, relax there, buddy. Relax there, bucko. You know one of the unwritten chat rules is that you have to be watching with your socks on. Okay? You know that's one of the unwritten rules, especially as a moderator in here. I'm kind of disappointed that you forgot one of the core rules of the channel. Hey, pants, not the same requirement, you know? All right, throw it in the zone. He hasn't swung it this much. Oh, not right down the middle. Not right there. Oh, Burns is injured? Oh, no. That's not good. Hopefully it's not anything long-term. I feel like this low fastball is actually effective with Cole. I don't really know how. I think he mixed this in, this changeup. Yeah, DeGrom, it's a wrist thing, right? Does DeGrom's injury, is that like a long-term thing? I feel like it's not, right? I feel like the DeGrom news is probably not super long time out. Oh, all right. So he dialed up for a fastball there. Kermit the Frog here. Hey, you could have that home run, Lindor. You could have that home run and stare down Stanton while you're doing it, but we're going to win the game, so that's all that matters. Soreness, yeah. Soreness, I'm not too worried about. I mean, it's a red flag for the year, but hopefully just not worse than that. Hello, Mr. Sneaky. Hello, hello, my friend. We're diving. Aaron Judge. What a catch. Silver fielding there, folks, with like 50 reaction. All right, bloop and a blast. Let's end it. But what happened with Burns? Is there new? If Burns is injured, what happened with him? They don't always take 90 plus. I mean, they usually don't take 90 plus diamonds off of teams, correct? When someone gets injured like that long term, they usually don't take the 90 pluses off. It's usually like the golds they usually take off regularly, right? That's usually it. Breathing issues? Oh, that's not good. I mean, I guess it could be worse, right? He's grabbing his left pec. Ooh. Ooh. Hello, Slick. Hello, hello, my friend. Okay. The winning run is at the dish. He's got to win it now. Chest injury? Yeah, it's not great. That's not ideal. God, I hate injuries. Why can't we just, like, turn off the injury setting in the real-life franchise mode, you know? Like, come on. Everyone wants to keep injuries on, but they're lame. Tatis was for the suspension. I think that's when he got taken off. And then, was he removed from packs at that point? But yeah, it was a suspension thing. Good pitch. That was a dot. Oh, that was a risky pitch there, buddy. That was a risky pitch. Oh, we're fighting. G is fighting out there. Wow, J Mills, you really went through all the leaps and bounds to get me your lineup. No, good for you. Good for you for making my life easier. I appreciate it. All right, come on. We're battling. Get through, get through, get through. Oh, that's brutal, man. I was just early on it. I was early on it. Also jammed into the ground. All right, we're gonna keep riding with the frog on the mound. Riding with the frog. I don't like that. Don't like that. Don't like that. Yeah, he moved the free agency. His price skyrocketed a bit. So yeah, that's how that goes. If someone gets suspended, they'll yoink them off the rosters. But I know with like some injuries, they'll keep the players on the roster. You know, it's value for the collection. You know, it's tough to be like, hey, let's take a 90+ off of a team and move them to free agency, so it's like a big chunk of stubs cheaper. You know, it's tough to really do that. You know, 6-4-3 double play, things you love to see. Rod with the frog. So yeah, what do we think? Do we think Tatis starts off the year as a diamond? Do we think he starts off the year as a diamond or as a 90+ diamond? What do we think? I feel like there's a shot they do, but I have no idea. Yeah, I could see at least 88. I could see, like, pretty confident at least a diamond. Yeah, I'd be shocked if they tanked him to, like, a gold. I'd be shocked. MILB stats? Well, you know, his MLB stats were still very good, Nick. His MLB stats from the last 3 years were still very good. So, if they're going to rate cards on the same consistency as they do with everyone, then I think Tatis is a player that deserves to be a diamond. Based on his real-life performance. You know? That's an elite at bat, by the way. Yeah. Oh, great heavens. Yeah, 89.99 over. Or the over-under. I could see 89. Okay, that was just a rough at bat. Freaking whiffing out here. Whiffany. That's just baseball. I think Soto has definitely struggled in general offensively, but also does not have speed and also doesn't have fielding. Thus why he is not a diamond. So I feel like it's an unfair comparison. But if Soto pops off, he certainly can get back to it because he has been a diamond before. That's brutal. That's brutal. Yeah, I think with Sale, like, yeah, he remained a diamond while he was injured and such. And then this year, since the stats were skewed towards the rougher stats, since he had not been good when he was on the field, his starting rating was a gold. That's rough. Unfortunate. I think Murakami's his first baseman, actually. He's having a fun time over there. Will Tatis be a right fielder? If that's going to be his intended primary position, I would guess so.
Nope, ball. 2-0.
I could see him being, I bet he's a right fielder. English for nerds. You know what, Deutsch? I agree with you. I don't know any English. Also, hello, Mr. Deutsch. How do we do, brother? Good take. It's not an easy pitch to take there, bucko. Whoop. Good take. Those are some good takes. I think we'll take out Kermit the Frog. He had a good start here. Twas a great start, my friend. Now it's time to blow this game with Clay Holmes. Let's get it. Well, Tatis also has horrible fielding at shortstop, so both positions his fielding's gonna stink.
No, he's in there.
But he's gonna have the speed. Yeah, I could see. I mean, his last rating was like was it a 90 or 92? I think it was a 92. His last card was. I could see them bumping it down to like 88. Come on, Clay. God, how do you take that? There you go.
1-2 count.
I have no idea. It depends on the rarity of the card, of course. I think no matter what, he'll be a little bit expensive off the rip. A little bit more expensive than he should, no matter what.
No, that's out.
Clay tips. Oh. How about you tip these nuts? Got him! Got him! Hey, yo! Yeah, sub 90 would help him in the long run. Wouldn't make him too expensive because he'd actually be obtainable in packs. Or obtainable enough in packs. God, I feel like Hader's slider feels like 2 miles an hour. Even there, I'm early on it. Jiminy Christmas. Whoo! New Chase Pack Friday? I feel like I've heard Ants proposing something like you're going to say. 2021 Tatis. That would be a nutty drop. I could see I could see there being a fair chance at Tatis getting a card off the rip. I could definitely see it. That 2021 finest was nuts. Volpe, common, perfect. You second base? Oh, yeah, I would definitely play Tatis on my team. I'd find a way. I would love to have a Diamond Tatis to use right away.
Your attention, please.
All right, well, Josh Hader's out of the game. That's mission success for me. Oh. Depression. Will be juiced, actually. Actually, though. Actually. Jeter in right field, yes. The real outfield has Derek Jeter in right field. Agreed.
Ball. 1-1.
Oh my goodness. The liners can't get past the infield. I've lined out a ton to the infield here. Because we scored a lot of runs.
1 ball, no strike.
And this isn't a problem, but holy heck.
2-0.
We're getting a launch angle. Yeah, you'd never do that, J Mills. I don't think you've ever done that, ever. You've never played someone out of position, let alone a shortstop at right field.
Nope. Ball.
Don't let Lou Gehrig get up here.
Hey! You got a full count.
Just missed it. He didn't let Lou Gehrig get up. Well, Clay Holmes, let's get 3 outs here, buddy. Let's end this game in swift fashion. Or 6 outs. 3 outs? 3 outs. Yeah, I'm the home team. How'd I get that mixed up?
That's the ball.
Immortal series. The thing, that's an interesting one, because funny enough, like, the Immortals were good, but honestly, like, the other series were better. But it would have been fun just for the fun of it to, like, revamp Immortals and just make that a fun series for some players. I'm glad that this year it seems that the cards are less about what series they are, and it's just like a different series for like the different card art and probably for any potential collections, you know? I think that's been great so far. I think that's something they need to do for a while. Not like worry about the finite attributes being realistic to a series or the numbers from a real life. It's about just giving someone a card at a certain overall that makes sense.
Ball. That's down.
And I think that's what they should have done for a while. And seeing it, it's nice.
Peek. Ha.
Yeah, we got like the Riz cards. And the Riz cards, I mean, unless they are calculating attributes. Please catch this, Reggie. You're a hero. Best center fielder in the game. Unless they're just judging players' attributes by the amount of in real life Riz they think they have. And that's just something we didn't know. Yeah, I guess they're just giving people cards for the sake of it. GG's only, by the way. Good offensive showing for the Yankee Theme Team. 9 runs. Kermit the Frog pitched a game. I'm going to turn to J Mills for a moment, just because I am just curious on how the swings went. Because we did have a lot of hard hit outs to fielders. It's not that it was a problem. Oh, 5 for 19, and we still scored 9. We're a different breed. We're different. Honestly, Anthony Volpe is a different breed. J Mills definitely loved that batter analysis. I bet he loved that. Kermit the Frog. So yeah, this is the Yankee Theme Team chat that we just played with. And they're valid. Little 9-run game there. At the good old Bing Bong Stadium. Will ever come out with cards from managers? I personally doubt it. I don't know if managers would be something to add. I feel like that might be the element where it becomes way too difficult to balance. But I think the captains so far have been a pretty good thing. I love the Judge captain. I will say a captain like Judge, definitely a little bit OP in comparison to other ones because he's a team captain for a team that has a lot of flashbacks and legends that can get a lot of power. I think the number one thing with captains is just releasing enough of them. I think people want enough captains or legends and flashbacks to use with teams. So right now the Yankees are one of those teams where they're very favorable with it. Especially with all the 99s, 97s they get. But other teams don't have nearly enough. Or they don't have a hitter captain or something. I will say the Yankees pitching staff kind of isn't the best with the Mariano Live Series captain. But, I mean, it gets the job done at least. I mean, his boost is fine. I mean, Clay Holmes was effective for a silver. So, It does help balance things a little bit. But I don't know if they'll ever be meta. I don't think they'll ever be like must use. Like even this team is very good. But like, obviously I'm sacrificing some things by getting some bad defense in center field. And on the higher difficulties, like Judge's contact was a struggle that game for me. So it's a good team, but also not. Let me look at J Mills' thing, by the way. 687 is the current rating. Use your prime on Scann. That's why you messaged me? What is? So you want me to rate this team, J Mills? Incredible. Best team in the game. Just off of seeing the bench. All right, this is the lineup. Okay. So the lineup. Of course, Trey Turner out of position. On paper, just on a purely on paper scenario here, J Mills, the team gets an 8 out of 10, I think. I think the whole team, other than really two things going on, is a God squad. Obviously, you like Will Smith, but I just can't rank him that high with the attributes he brings. And of course, Trey Turner out of position isn't ideal. But still very good. It's a good team. But also, if I were to face this team, I don't know how I'd feel. I think I'd just be confused facing this team more than anything. And then the rotation. I mean, the rotation definitely bumps it up. Like, the lineup gets an 8. But the rotation, you've got Roki, Bob Gibson. I mean, Dustin May, Cueto, and Senga. Not bad. I'd say the rotation gets an 8.5, mainly because Roki. And then the bench. Or the bullpen. The bullpen? I mean, very good with the Hoffman boost. I feel like your team's a swift 8.5 out of 10. I feel like that's what I would give it. A swift 8.5 out of 10. J-Mills. Also, Dead Bonds, GG's, dude. Can we get some GG's in the chat for Dead Bonds? Great game, dude. Great game, my dude. You destroyed. I gotta say, Dead Bonds, you destroyed that one fastball. You destroyed that one fastball to Lindor. That was psychotic, dude. Great swing. And GG's, dude. How do you improve it? Probably put Trey Turner at second base. Look for a better left fielder that could be good. Like, I think there are better left field options. I think you need to get Babe Ruth. But another, do you not have Trout? Do you not have Trout at all, J Mills? I think your solution is probably throw Trey Turner at second, Trout in left. I think that would be your solution to what you'd want to push for. If I were you. Do I have 300K? Well, that's how you improve your team. So just improve it then. Save up your subs and get better. Thank you. Yeah, I looked through some of the captains. Like, you look through them. Like, the Orioles might not be bad with Adley. But it's just like 15 contact power versus right. So, like Brooks Robinson gets nicer. I mean, Gunnar Henderson gets maxed out versus righties. This is actually not a bad captain. Like, Adley would be pretty solid. You got a catcher, shortstop or second baseman, third baseman, center fielder, right fielder, left fielder. It's just missing a couple infield positions. And he would get a good amount of boost. Pitching staff, of course, not great. Also, wait, am I being a doofus? Oh yeah, I was like, wait, where's their live series captain? It's just Jim Palmer. I will say, not a bad one for the Orioles. Red Sox, you've talked about them. Not that much pitching with them right now, but Pedro's all right. I mean, you have Matt Barnes kind of getting boosted by Sale, but yeah. And then Lefty Grove. Yankees, goated with Aaron Judge. Rays. I mean, the Rays isn't bad right now if you boost these guys like Bradley and Jeffrey Springs. But again, I don't know if there's enough here. Jays. It's a pitcher captain for a team that's offense heavy. And yeah, it's like a lot of teams are like this, where it's like the White Sox, pitching team captain, not enough pitching on this team. It's literally just Giolito. And that's it right now in terms of the flashbacks. At least have Dylan Sheesh. What's up, Hammy? How we doing? Was good. Hey, don't question Brooks Robinson, J Mills. I saw Chev crushing it with him. I would say the Guardians might not be bad. It's just like Tristan McKenzie's already a not great pitcher. So like boosting attributes isn't going to be that great anyway. Like a lot of teams are like in the same boat, and there's a couple teams that are a little bit better, like the Yankees one. That's really it. I think their only value for most of the captains right now is if you're just a diehard fan and you're just starting off the game playing low rating ranked. Like if you're playing in Hall of Fame, I don't think you're going to do well with those captains on a lot of the theme teams. But there are a couple teams that'll end up being interesting. Like I think Kershaw at the Dodgers, their pitching might be interesting. And so on. Yeah, Braves isn't bad with Riley. Agreed there. Braves definitely are not a bad one. All right, let's play another game here. Chevin All-Star doesn't count. Well, you know what? Maybe you just need to get good with Brooks Robinson. But yeah, I think there are two things with captains that I think that are going to be a deciding factor for them this year. One, that there need to be enough core cards to use on these teams. You need to release a lot of lower overall cards in Team Affinity, so at any point, there are enough diamond cards that could be usable with the team captains. Because right now, there isn't much. Like, the Yankees get a lot of flashbacks in the current set, and, some teams will also get a fair amount of flashbacks in Legends, but I don't think in most cases there are enough cards for most teams to really be filling out a good theme team with enough boosted cards to use those team captains enough. There are too many cards that are just sucky to use on a team like that. Also, the other thing is there need to be enough captains. You got to release enough team captains with the proper boosts so the theme teams actually be assembled. Because right now, there isn't enough, I don't think. Yeah, also, I think the unique captains are interesting. I want to see how those go. Like Nolan Ryan one. Corbin Burns. Okay. Yeah, the Brewers have a lot of those Tops Now cards. They got 3 this last week, which is nutty. Are we at the moon? Is this going to be one of those, like, let's see here. 2,700 elevation, Hall of Fame. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, the live series only captains aren't the worst. It's just a lot of teams don't have enough live series cards. I will say, Stan Musial and the Cardinals wouldn't be bad to pair with Goldschmidt Arenado and get like a couple guys on the bench. But it's not good enough, though. With how many flashbacks there are, yeah, I think the legends and flashbacks are big for the current sets. Johnny Brito. Hey, before his last start, Johnny Brito was electric. I wanted him to get a top snap, but I get why he didn't. The Yankees got a lot of cards already. Yeah, switching a team the card is for is an interesting concept. Like, I feel mixed on it. Like, in some element, it would be good to have it, especially for, like, flashbacks and stuff who have, like, players that played for multiple teams. But also, I feel like it might get a little broken at points. I feel like that's also tough to balance. I wouldn't say guaranteed, phony, but definitely a great shot Kelenic gets one, I think. Oh, great heavens. What's up, Daryl? How we doing, my dude? Was good, was good. Oh, Derek Jeter. Perfect, perfect on a hanging changeup. El Capitan. And that's why we love the Judge Captain boost. Because Jeter gets 100 power versus righties. Oh, he hung another one. Wow, I just missed it. Literally just missed it. You think you should do it? I genuinely think, Stacks, it's smarter to just accrue about 10 to 20K stubs and buy one card. What's up, Big Paul? How we doing today, my dude? Howdy do. No. Thank you. Yeah, it would be broken, phony. That's the thing that I think they're trying to balance. They don't want them to be broken. I think with theme teams and other games like Madden, I've heard at points where they're broken or like it's like a crutch. And I don't think they want captains and theme teams to be a crutch, but more so a thing to even the playing field for people who like theme teams. Like, the Yankee Theme Team is even to a lot of God squads. Even better in some teams, in some cases. And since I'm a Yankee fan and like using Yankees, it makes a lot of sense for me to run. I'm also sacrificing some things where it keeps them from being an OP team. And I think, you know, that's the purpose of them. If you like the team, it evens the playing field a bit, but doesn't make them must use, you know? You think cover athletes? Ah! Dang it. Sold. What's up, IA? How we doing? Was good. Oh my, wait, did we get a raid? Did I not see the raid alert? Oh my, Crawdaddy with the raid. Crawdaddy, what's good, brother? I hope the stream went dandy, my friend. Big shout out to my dude, Crawdaddy. If you're not following him, make sure you do. Did I miss the alert? I just replayed it. How we doing, brother? Glitchy little 12-0. Oh my. You're different? Crawdaddy, I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate you. I hope the stream went dandy. I'm glad the BR was treating you well, apparently. We love getting a flawless run. I've not done so yet. So, monumental W. I hope everything went well. If anyone in here is not following my dude Crawdaddy, make sure you do. The man is one of the most entertaining people in the good old MLB The Show directory. Absolute legend. Oh, my Phoenix. 11 months. Oh, that's brutal. My dude Phoenix with the 11 months. Got got 99 chipper. That's actually a monumental win. W. Yeah, I think we're at the point in the season where people are getting the cards. I mean, I got Babe Ruth the other day. That's why we're using the Yankee Theme Team. And it's nice. It feels nice to be at that point where we're starting to get those 99s a bit. So W Phoenix. How we doing, by the way, Phoenix? All right, let's find a way to turn 2 here, Nestor. Oh, I saw the 11. I saw the 11 streak at the end. You're right. It is 12 months. It's a freaking birthday. Actually nutty. See, like, it might... See, can you tell I haven't streamed much? I literally saw the month streak at the end. I was like, ooh, 11 months. It's 11 months in a row. Freaking... Well, I appreciate you, Phoenix. Legendary. Absolutely legendary. All right, I'm scared. Okay, that worked. Thank goodness he was not ready to swing. Ah. See, this is one of the downsides. I got a pitch with 92 Nestor. And honestly, he's not that great. He's not that great of a pitcher. Too bad he didn't give him like a sinker. It's like, I feel like that cutter is not baiting him at all. It's just floating. Nestor. That's literally a strike. Well. Not good. Eat some late dinner, head in the bed. I respect it. I respect it. I get the late dinner hustle. Please catch this, Judge. Speaking of hustle. Well, that's a brutal way for this inning to transpire. Freaking Judge's defense is horrible. They made his card way too bad defensively. It is actually brutal. There's no way Aaron Judge deserves like 59 reaction. Well, the Yankee offense needs to crush the baseball, right? We're going to need to score like 20 runs. This live series, Judge. Splendid. Splendid. This'll go well. Same as live series Trout. Yeah. The thing is like I'm conflicted about Captain Judge because like his live series card is significantly better, you know? Oh my goodness, dude. Are you kidding me? Just end the damn inning. Like live series Judge is definitely better, but the fielding isn't much different. I think it's basically the same between the two. But the live series Judge gets like the +10 contact. So like on its own, it's definitely better. So it's like a question of like, is it worth using live series Judge in the outfield for the team captain boost? Or is that even worth it with this team? And at points, I feel like no. Because I got to stick that man out in right field and then have him make plays like that. How's the weekend? Nice, relaxing weekend, I'd say. Just kind of, my weekends are just kind of same old, because I don't really take that much time off. Stop with that. I still work on like videos and such each day and all of that. So not much really changes. But I did give myself a Sunday to relax a little bit and not rush to anything. Got my video up yesterday and I was like, you know what? We're going to relax and not really force myself to grind another video. And I definitely don't want to get burnt out. I've gotten to points last year where I was very burnt out on making content. So I'm trying to maintain the schedule where I'm not losing sanity with the content grind here. So I took like half a day to just relax and not worry about things. Last night I was up late, sitting back in my chair playing franchise. I started a franchise with the Yankees and got all the settings set up so it looked all nice presentation-wise. I was just leaning back in my seat, just playing that, and I had a splendid time. Well, we're hitting like we need to. Let's keep it going. God dang it, dude. Late side of good, and I was below it on the PCI. That's a pitch I got to pull. He's throwing that curveball at the knees a lot, and I got to crush it. I've not been crushing it enough. Come on, babe. Yes! The great Bambino! That's a swing. You got a lead. Getting runs for Nestor. Oh, back to back. Giancarlo. We're doing the thing. We're doing the thing. We're hitting the baseball. Things you love to see. Shouldn't have swung at that. Don't mind having the weekend. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. My friends who are here, actually, I only have like basically one friend who still is home in my hometown here. He works some of his weekend, so like I can't even like get together with him much on the weekends. I gotta choose like a random day in the middle of the week and do something with him. So like I mean, I'm definitely not someone with Sunday plans, anywho. So I feel like Nestor is not gonna stay in this game long. I feel like this just isn't working out. I don't love that. We gotta get real crafty with the tunnels here, I think. And how do you take that? Oh, he missed it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, I like to use Sundays as my recharge day at this point. The thing with making content, I work basically every day. And it's easy to get into the routine of like, hey, I'm going to stream on Sunday, or I'm going to try to work on a lot on a Sunday. And don't want to do that too much. It's a long game. Sometimes when you're riding good momentum with content, you're like, I just got to keep the head down and keep working at it, no breaks. And utterly, it's why I'm not streaming much, because I'm trying to work so hard on YouTube and really trying to push the envelope with my content on there since it's doing well so far. So for me to balance my day-to-day and not lose my sanity, it's seemingly required to just not stream, which is no big deal. I'm cool with sacrificing it, but you know, sometimes people wonder like, hey, Scann, why aren't you live? Why don't you stream much anymore? I want you to stream more. But it's really just for the balance of the day-to-day schedule. How my schedule is now and how I work on content, it's like, if I were to try streaming, I would actually fizzle out. There we go. Way to get out of it, Nestor. So yeah, it's I'm in a good spot right now. Like, genuinely, in terms of the mental space and balancing working throughout the week, I'm in a really good spot. Like today, I recorded my next video, made up the intro, got it all prepped. Think it looks good. Started editing the very beginning of it. And I got to a point where I was like, man, I can't sit down and mentally focus to keep locking on it. And I don't want to sit there and force myself to just try to make something when I don't have the brain capacity to just edit well. So I was like, you know what? Let's drop it. We'll go live and play some ranked, because I got to get towards like 800 rating for a video plan I have, so. Come on. Only 95 on that? Come on, that's maxed out power Aaron Judge. You can't be only hitting that 95. Lock in. Honestly, Daryl, if I was making a God squad, like the best of the best team, you probably want to go for like Garrett Cole. Fill the rotation all with all-star cards who are players who are former Yankees, like Sonny Gray, Al Leiter, and get a bunch of players like that. And then hopefully build up enough relievers in the pen of multiple teams to get an okay bullpen. Oh, Reginald. Did I miss it? Only hit 89. I just missed it, man. So that's probably the better route. I'm also unsure because I don't know how many all-time Yankee relievers there are that aren't, that are in the game right now. I don't really think many, to be honest. I like doing Mo because it helps the bullpen out a bit. The bullpen kind of stinks. There we go, Glaber. Way to beat the shift. But from what I had tested, I lean towards Mo with my team. But I think if you have access to every card, if there are enough relievers that aren't Yankees with their cards, I say you go for Cole and then do like the rotation. Like the all-time rotation for those all-star cards. Oh, what a swing, Gary. The Kraken. Yeah, I missed it, Bri. My bad. 2 dimes away from Jeter. Should I sell my WBC Machado and Lindor? Use the stubs to buy one of them to be that much closer, or just wait it out? You probably want to sell at least Machado. Might be smart to hold on to Lindor because it's like, what, 30K for those bosses right now? That's a low price for it's like, maybe you hold on to that. Maybe Machado's worth to sell, Bri. If you, I assume you're grinding collections since you're close. I feel like it's better to allocate your stubs towards that. That's brutal. Especially since you're not far from Jeter. Like, if you're just a couple cards away, I say you sell Machado and get ready to get that. Because also you get Mark McGwire, which adds some more depth to the team. So it's not just Jeter you're going to add to short. You're going to add Mark McGwire likely somewhere. So I think I lean towards going the live series collection route and at least selling Machado. But you might be able to hold on to Lindor. I will say, if you want to be really smart about it, you sell both those guys. And then you get a bunch of stubs in the inventory and try to flip. Use a bunch of stubs and flip a bunch till you get enough to afford both cards. Oh, that's a dot. What a pitch, Nestor. But I will say, if you're that close, I lean towards selling. That's what I was doing at the end, just selling everything. Should have thrown it in the zone. Should have thrown it outside. Yeah, I focused everything on live series. And then the only thing I did outside of live series was grind Team Affinity. Once I got Team Affinity done, it gave me a good chunk of cards. Which definitely did help a ton. You probably want to time your efforts with Chipper as you're pretty far with Team Affinity. Because at that point, like when you're really far in Team Affinity, you start to get a bunch of the charisma and captain cards and such. So it makes it more, like, not that much work, not many cards to buy. Please dot this, Nestor. Hero and a champion. Yeah, I think it could be fun, Mason. Like, I'm very excited to see how that goes. So far, I've loved the element of, like, building up your team from a God Squad with a new set starting, with a new season starting. It won't be that way, really, if you're playing the game all the time, but it'll be fun when a new season starts to just grind, earning a bunch of cards to try. I'm excited for it. Hey, listen, honestly, Tro, I think this game really rewards going for your heart. I think genuinely Pedro is one of the best couple pitchers in the game. And if some people pitch very well with him, he can be the best pitcher. I feel like with the ratings that most people play the game and the level that a large majority of people play the game at, Pedro will be a very good pitcher. Because Pedro might get his butt kicked when you start playing some very good hitters. But a lot of pitchers do anyway. So if you're like a diehard fan, like if you want Pedro because you love Pedro, I truly don't think it's a bad decision to take him. Genuinely. Like me, like my brain was saying, hey, take Chipper, throw him at third. That card is Probably the best card in the game overall, and the well-rounded attributes and the positions he plays. But I went Babe because I'm a homer. Obviously a little different than Pedro's situation, but oh yeah, I forgot. Lee Smith is actually an all-time Yankee reliever. I should low-key add him in the bullpen. I should add Lee Smith to the bullpen because I have supercharged Cole. So I have one more pitcher that can be a non-Yankee. Oh my. Oh, it's actually, yeah, it's honestly attribute-wise, Daryl better than his live series collection card. I'm pretty sure I did the comparison. He's actually better. Versus righties, he's definitely way better. Versus lefties, it's basically the same. He's nutty. All right, Nestor. If you can get me through 5, I would be happy, you know? And yeah, you count quirks too. Chipper's different. Already have Chipper fine getting storylines? Yes. Yeah, those cards are fun. That's a fun theme team. Is Jackie Robinson still supercharged? I didn't get to use him much. That team is fun. I think obviously Satchel Paige would be fun if he gets a 99 down the road, but keep an eye out for John Donaldson. If John Donaldson gets a 99 and they super boost him like they do with a lot of like people who get 99s, like their best 99s, that man actually might be unreal. Like his pitch mix is very Randy Johnson-like, but a couple pitches are tuned that arguably could be better than Randy. Like Randy has 4-seam, 2-seam. We're gonna challenge him. Heck it, dude. I'm gonna do it again. John Donaldson could be very gross. So, like, if he gets a boosted card, I low-key might lock that man to the rotation. Yeah, Martin DeHigo. They get 99s. That'd be unreal. And I am so here for it. Turn this, please. Glaby! My dude! Beautiful. All right, let's get Lee Smith down here. But yeah, I think that the theme teams has been great so far. Definitely have some room to improve. I think the sets have been fun. But again, we got to really see how that goes when Season 2 starts. I think the one of my bigger pieces of feedback with the current format, I guess we'll see what the length of time looks like. But, like, we still have a month left in this season, which is fine for the content cycle. But for ranked, one ranked season over nearly 2 months is tough. I think it's good to have that reset, get the rewards obtained again, you know. Those ranked rewards are going to be dirt cheap by the end of the season. You know, which isn't the worst thing, but like, there isn't much reward for getting World Series when you get it after that long, you know? Come on, not right at him. Oh, it landed. I bet Frank Thomas is gonna be Daryl. I haven't checked offline. I feel like he is. He just doesn't have a card right now, I guess. Could be a good candidate to get a card soon then. Xbox Series X, Robert Siri. Playing the Series X. God dang it, I was sitting inside fastball too. On top of the PCI. All right, Mr. Nestor. I made it my goal with you to go through 5. Let's just go through 5. Yeah, though I will say, like, a lot of the potential 99s this year would be nuts. I'm interested to see what happens with some players. I feel like it's a little crazy that Mark McGwire's best card right now is with the A's, and there would at least be a fair enough shot that's his best card throughout the year. But also, I wonder what the chances are that SDS is like, you know what? Let's release like a 97 McGwire or a 97 Sosa during a set. You know, like you give someone a slightly worse version of those cards. And, you know, for say, especially McGwire case, yeah, a 97 McGwire that could fit with a Cardinals boost, you know? I'm interested to see what they do with that. And I guess there you could maybe say there's a possibility for a Jeter. You know, when you have cards in sets where there may be some time limited use and stuff, there could be something there. We'll see though. Okay, I need to lock in. I'm swinging like a doofus here. Yeah, it's all C-Brev, yes. Collusion! Alright, let me lock in this AB here. Yeah, for Team Affinity, Daryl, absolutely. Man, I'm early. I'm getting a little bit of home run, foul ball home runs here. Really? That's brutal. What's up with the timing this game? This early, late, early, late, early, late. Nestor, we're gonna keep rolling with you. Yeah, I think it could be fun. I mean, with some of the players, like Mike Trout's 99, for example, I don't think that'll be the only 99 Trout we get all year, you know? And they could definitely alternate it where it's like season 1, Mike Trout gets a 99 that's very juiced. Season 2 doesn't get one, but you could still use the season 1 version, the set 1 card, in season 2.
Inside, ball 2.
And then season 3 comes around, you're like, okay, let's give another Mike Trout. Maybe not a 99, but some other Mike Trout. Maybe it could be a 99, you know? Oh, Lou. Lou on Lou crime. Yeah, I was doing that in mini seasons, Daryl. And it was definitely helping a good bit. I think I did 3 mini seasons runs. Which isn't bad. I mean, 3 of them, not bad. It's being, you don't have to do all of them if you're doing like, whatchamacallit? If you're doing the other grind, like the team build PXP, it's actually not bad. Also, Ants, 35 months. Oh my goodness, 35 months, Ants. God, we're getting old. Nearly 3 years. Can we get some emotes in the chat from my dude, Ants? 35 months. God, was it 3 years ago? 3 years ago, this dude popped up on my YouTube homepage with this is how you get collections done, no money spent video. That's so crazy. So crazy. Yeah, that was 3 years ago in MLB 20. How to get Mickey Mantle, no money spent. Plopped up on my home screen on YouTube. And then both me and Mr. The Holy Grail have a talk like, we were just talking on Discord one night. And he's like, oh, bro, I saw this dude named Ansel Armstrong. I was like, bro, I saw that dude on my homepage too. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. What a time. I've been thinking about this, chat. How, you know, I got into making MLB The Show content in MLB 19, right? That's 4 years ago, basically. Oh, it is 4 years ago. And the thing that's scary about it is how many newer content creators there are. Bing Bong, by the way. And like when I was first entering the community, you know, I first saw Dimmu and Scuffy and Cougs and those guys. Like Healy, all those dudes. And I was like, yeah, these dudes are at it. They've been at it for a while. I'm the freaking old man now. I'm the freaking old man, one of the old men in the community now. You know? Like, think about all the people who started making MLB The Show content in the last, like, MLB 21, MLB 22, now MLB 23. I'm the freaking old man now. It's the tables have turned. Not being, oh, I remember back in the MLB The Show 19 days. It's actually kind of gross. Almost as gross as that swing. Almost as gross. Oh, never looked so good. Damn straight, Stacks. But yeah, I think sometimes I forget how long I've been doing this. I mean, I've been making content full time since the beginning of MLB 21 at this point. That's when I took the jump, which is nuts. Reginald. Oh, Reginald. 2-out rally. Yes, Limsel. Back in my day, we used to have to grind immortals. Bing bong. Real ones remember when Gleyber Torres became a Scann channel legend in MLB The Show 19. Real ones remember. Is directional good? If you're playing and trying to get the most success on your input met, no. The issue with directional is it's RNG based. Oh, he botched the throw. So since you don't control a PCI or anything, it's just the game basically randomly determines if your swing is going to be a hit or not. I always recommend to people, if you really plan on playing a lot of MLB The Show, whether it's online or offline, I recommend practicing and getting zone hitting down. You know, giving it a good go, maybe doing some practice, trying to get used to it a bit. I mean, I think it's the most fun way to play the game. But if you are playing very casually, you don't plan on playing much, you're very on and off, and you play with zone for a while and you really struggle and you know you're not going to play enough to practice enough, then it's fine to use directional. It absolutely is. Based on your attributes. It's not even an attributes thing at that point. Part of it is just like a random thing. It's partially your swing timing, and a part of it is attributes, and a part of it, it's just like literally random. Like if you play with timing, you get a pitch down the middle, get the good timing on it, but you're not going to be guaranteed to hit a home run on it, you know? If you get good at zone, you have the control in your hands where you're going to find way more success with the control in your hand, you know? Once you get it down. 99 Tulo? Actually, MLB 16, yeah, I don't remember that. Actually, Tulo had a 97 in MLB The Show 19. Loved that card, by the way. But you're talking about MLB 16. And that was actually before my time. I didn't play MLB 16 like that where I knew the cards. I played very, very casually. Honestly, what Tro said, yeah, it is very satisfying. I have partially considered from when I'm grinding franchise late at night, switching the timing, though, for like offline franchise playing. Because I find sometimes when I play the game, this is going to sound stupid, but I play with zone so much, I almost like beat out the real life simulation aspect of franchise because I have good control with zone hitting. So like I played offline the other night. Last night I was doing the franchise, and I had like this battle of a game with the Phillies, and I was hitting the ball consistently well, and I battled through and won the game, which is a fun moment. But also, I didn't really feel like simulation enough. Because, like, every good swing, I kept on putting good swing after good swing after good swing because of my PCI. And for what I'm doing there, since I'm really trying to just, like, emulate Yankee baseball, watching the Yankees and such, Sounds stupid. Part of me wants to feel like, hey, I want to go down with a whimper. I want to maybe not get a hit on every swing, you know? But when you're really trying to play, and I think play especially online and compete against other people, zone is where it's at, no doubt. Ricky or Devin? I feel like Devin Williams is a safe pick. Relief pitching is always a necessity. Hey, I mean, honestly, I will take that start for Nestor. We're doing what the all-time Yankees need to do. Scoring a lot of runs. Maybe not pitching the best, but doing that. The pitch down the middle genuinely is a tough pitch to hit because you never want to let go of your PCI. You never want to just like let go and bring it back to the middle. It is such a weird phenomenon. Oh, that's rope-a-doped. Nice. The great Bambino. He's different. The fact that you have Babe Ruth with 125 everything on the hitting and quirks, genuinely the best hitting card in MLB The Show history, I think. There has not been a hitter with that level of hitting and quirks. Ever. Oh my goodness. Why did that feel so fast? Freaking good pitch. It gassed me up. Dude, my dude straight up said, you know what? You're going to get a sinker right down the middle. Freaking hit it. I will say, Shreen, as I'm pitching with pinpoint today, it doesn't feel bad. I think the patch might have helped at least a bit. I think the problem of the pitch is jumping is definitely a pinpoint only thing. And that's not fixed entirely. But so far from me tonight, I've been pretty good with the pinpoint accuracy. I'm pretty happy with where it's at. I think at first it was rough, though. I don't know if they slightly tuned anything. I don't know if it's the pitchers we're using. But using pinpoint was brutal for a bit. I do notice the patch did something all right. Oh, poor fella. Fan or not a fan of the Rangers jerseys? Actually, I do like their City Connects. At first, I was weirded, you know, black pants. But also, seeing the whole uniform, it does really portray Texas to me. I know it's not the same color scheme. But it reminds me of a dude just wearing some, like, Wrangler jeans. For some reason. I don't know why. Like a dude wearing a belt and Wrangler jeans. I don't know why it made me think of that looking at the jerseys, but I was like, yeah, this feels Texas. And honestly, for like a regular jersey, if it were like a regular team jersey they're wearing every day and stuff, I don't like the prospect of black home pants. Like I don't like the Dodgers all blue jerseys for their City Connects. But I feel like since they are City Connects, they get a pass because they are meant to be like extreme alternates, you know? So, you know, we could sacrifice some of the we'll say, integrity of a jersey for some flashy things. It's not black. The bottoms are like, it's pitch blue. I know they say it was blue, but it's basically black. It's basically black. We'll see what they look like on the field. But from what I saw, they look like they are black, basically. The darkest blue. Yeah, we're going to treat it as black. Because it basically is. That's what it's going to look like. Imagine if they did wear jeans. It's like Wrangler jeans. That's a dot. Good pitch. And that's the thing. It's like, I like the contrast. Like, two completely different vibes in the City Connects for the Rangers and the Astros. Oh, the Kraken. Gary Sanchez is nuts. 450. It should be a diamond achievement. That's a tough task. Look at us. Look at us. 13 runs scored. White Sox or Cubs? I think the White Sox. The Cubs ones don't feel different enough. They partially feel bland, but also it doesn't feel bright or flashy. The White Sox ones are obviously black and white, but I feel like it really does the City Connect well. I really like the design. That's a jersey I think is a clean looking jersey, and it fits the team branding well, and it stands out. Like, it's completely different from a normal jersey. The thing with the Cubs ones, I feel just like, it doesn't feel that different. Look at the overall jersey. What's up, J Mitch? How we doing, dude? Well, it's been a fun ride, Daryl. It's been a fun ride, buddy. Oh, W Yankster? What, the live series collection you talking about? Good pitch. I'm just flailing at this point. True, Nick. True. That's dope. How many diamonds do you need? Do you know how many diamonds you need, Yankster? Getting Jeter and all of them is huge. I got Jeter the other week, and I have had a blast with him. McGuire's fun. Sosa's unreal. If I play one more game after this, we might play with the God Squad. We've been playing with the Yankee Theme Team, and they've been fun. But I want to test the God Squad a bit. Let them rip for a bit. Yankee Theme Team, actually, chat, has been valid. I mean, look at this. Spoke too soon. 13 runs here on Hall of Fame. These are my first games in Hall of Fame we've played, and we scored 20 runs in 2 games. I think it's like 22 runs. And they're pitching well enough for a theme team. Like, it's not absurdly good, but they're pitching well enough. I mean, it's like a 2,500 elevation stadium here, so it's definitely going to skew more towards the runs. 6 runs is reasonable. Yeah, the Braves ones, I especially don't break away from the normal jerseys because it just looks like they're one alternate they have. It's like the one retro alt jersey, you know? You know which team desperately needs a City Connect? The Yankees. The damn Yankees. GG's, by the way. Give me a Yankees City Connect that is way different from the pinstripes. I want something that's bright and flashy somehow. Low-key play with the full Yankee logo colors of like the red, white, and blue, you know? Make it like a bright blue, you know? I want something completely different. Also, Angel GGs. Can we send some GGs in the chat? Great game, dude. Great game. Chat, how about the Yankee Theme Team? Oh, look at all the parallels. Oh, my. There we go. Up to Division Series. Oh, 5 bundle. Ooh. We're here to Mets City. Yucky. Yeah, chat, I will say that was actually really fun. Yankee Theme Team is valid. I'm going to make a video here soon building that team. It'll be a video where I'm going to build that Yankee Theme Team. I'm going to go through and like, the focus is they're just going to be building the team. I don't think I'll even play with them. And the video will be just assembling and deciding the Yankees and like talking about the all-time Yankees and such, which would be a fun different video to make at some point. In terms of my main channel DD content at this point, I will not have much basic gameplay content in DD. Honestly, I'm skewing towards not even making much DD content in the main channel anymore. I've been having fun doing these other ideas because they're so different, and I get all my hands all over the ideas. I can do whatever I want. It's like feeling like a little kid again. Also, my dude CalArc with the 3 months. You pulled live series show? Hey, W. My dude CalArc with the 3 months. Thank you, my dude. How have we been? W pulling Otani, by the way. But yeah, chat, like with the videos I'm making on the main channel, if any of you have not watched them, if any of you have not watched them, literally the ideation process of making videos It feels like when I was a kid and I played MLB The Show, and I'd be, okay, I'm just going to do something stupid, like play franchise and trade every single player to the Yankees, or every really good player to the Yankees, and just own teams, or like just play against a CPU and score a bajillion runs in a game. And I love it. Oh, okay. Pretty convenient time to pull you, Bo. Oh, a little cleat action, too. Thank you very much. Nice little 5 bundle there. Explaining how every time... that foolish baseball video is hilarious. That whole saga is hilarious with Andrew McCutchen and all of that. And the fact that McCutchen knows about it too is hilarious. Actually hilarious. I thought it was you, big fan. Hey, I appreciate it, Angel. That was a fun game, dude. That was a fun game. I'm glad we got a game. And I haven't been playing much ranked. I mean, like, didn't mean to do this. I have played 16 ranked games. So it's always cool to run into people that vibe with a channel. Great game, dude. I love that. That genuinely, that's what I love about hopping on the game and playing ranked, especially on stream. It's fun running into people that you know or people that support the content. Also, Chad, this is the God Squad. I think we'll play a God Squad game. Low-key, I've used Biggio a bit, and Biggio is very fun. He doesn't have the power. He gets a bunch of quirks, and the contact boys have been fun. But I want to rock with Mr. Kondo. If you guys don't know about my man Kondo, this man's the GOAT at catcher. And we're going to rock this team, maybe play a game with them. I got to play with 99 Trout in ranked. I think I played a couple games with them. Hello, Mr. Thrill. Don't you dare. No, we're not disrespecting Kondo, Nick. He's actually, he don't you dare call this man Buns. Actually, it actually is Mason. It is a wild thing. It is a wild thing. Yeah, I think, other than like the big boy catchers like Real Muto, honestly, there aren't even that many like really stacked catchers right now. I was surprised like with the Team Affinity Charisma cards. Yeah, it's like Real Muto. Francisco Alvarez actually can play a bit. That power plays right now. No catcher has that level of power like him. Gary Carter actually might not be bad. It's just not enough lefties right now. I think Real Muto's probably the main pick for catcher. Probably Real Muto would be Y1. Probably Alvarez or Salvi 2. And then the other one 3. Gary Carter makes the top 5. I mean, he's a better Johnny Bench. MJ Melendez, I do vibe with MJ, but my man can't field anything. Dude's got poopy defense. But in BR, GOAT. I will say Harry Ford, genuinely a vibe. And honestly, the splits are very good still. Like, they're not that far off from, like, Real Muto. Where's Yogi? I would love Yogi in MLB The Show. He was in the game before, but hasn't been in a while because I don't really know why. Actually, Mitch Garver kind of nice with it. Too bad he doesn't get any quirks. It's actually a very viable catcher option right now. Just blowing people out? Yeah, dude. I'm surprised for that part of ranked. I went through it like a breeze, like normal. On the Hall of Fame part, I noticed the difference in Hall of Fame. It's weird. Like the last couple games he played, 13 and 9 runs. I didn't feel like I scored that amount. I don't know what it was. I didn't feel like I was hitting well enough to score those runs, but we did. I've noticed the adjustment in Hall of Fame. I'm just swinging a lot, swinging and missing through a bit. But for some reason, we're somehow tallying runs. I'm low key cracked still. All right, let's play one more for the culture. We're going to play with the God Squad here. We're going to test out Boob Gibson. But I will say, actually, I've had a blast not playing as much DD as I have each year. Like, this is my 17th game of ranked. There's no way last year I would not have been in World Series at this point. It's actually been very nice. I've played the game so much over the last couple years. Playing it a little bit slower has actually been very nice. Yeah, it's definitely at a lower rate. And I definitely notice the swing and miss a little bit more. It's not perfect. It's not like every single time. It's not overdone. But you definitely notice the differences for sure. All right. Bit of a interesting team. Oh, Arizona. Okay. We're going to sit up in the seat. We're going to get ready to score a bit here. Bobby Gimden. Booby Gimden. Yes, we're adding an M to his name. Okay, that cutter actually felt like a frisbee being thrown. Was there a time I wasn't as good? When I first started, Daryl, when I played MLB 17 or 16, 17, 18, I stunk. At the end of 18, the very end of it, I started to play a little bit more consistently leading up to 19. 19 began, and I went through that first World Series push like a lot of people do. But I spent a good amount of nights like practicing, trying to get better and such. Ever since I made World Series that first time, though, I had been consistently getting better. I mean, everyone has that period where they're learning it. And that was really it for me. Mike Trout. It really came down to the consistency. Like, I had to play the game consistently enough to get okay at it, you know? If I wasn't playing the game every day, I was not good at the game back then. So, you know, when I started to get into making content on it, I was playing it virtually every day, which kind of helped me get better at it. Man, I literally felt like that was a sinker the entire way, but it was a cutter. There are Mason. I think it's great. I mean, like, I haven't been playing much, but I still have so many cards. I literally have 2 teams I'm running. I have 2 God Squads I'm running right now. We have the A and the B team. So I end up rotating through players if I end up playing a lot. Yeah, I felt that way too, Mason. When I was doing Team Affinity Grind, I was just taking my time, you know, just playing some mini seasons. Freaking good pitch, dude. All right. I would say the pitches, I feel like the pitches just feel different on Hall of Fame right now. Yeah, in terms of the offline grind, I mean, like, I was not rushing to get all Team Affinity done. I just happened to get it all done. At a certain point, the progress came quick. Why did that just lag? I got scared something was breaking. Nice. Sammy Sosa, yeah. Incredible AB from Slam and Sammy there. See, that's the thing. Like, since I haven't been playing much on Hall of Fame, I do got to lock in a little bit more than I have been. I'm kind of spaced now a little bit too much. Oh, that would have been close to the perfect. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened there in terms of the lag. Yeah, he's selling out fastball. So I could throw probably an inside 4-seam off the plate at some point. There it is. Attaboy, Boob. There we go. Way to get out of it. But yeah, it's been fun. Like, actually, chat, like, not exaggeration. This has been some of the most fun I've ever had near the launch of an MLB The Show. And I honestly don't know if it's been that close. Obviously, there have been some general problems like pinpoint pitching. Obviously, freezes and such kind of stink. But I don't know if there's been a single point where I've actually felt like frustrated at the game or anything, or like anything like that. A part of it is the game. Like, a good part of it is the game itself. But also, a really good part of it is how I'm playing the game this year. I don't know, just like kind of playing a little bit more slow, a little bit more casual, where I'm not sweating online all the time. It's been very nice. I've actually enjoyed some of the offline elements of the game more this year. And I've been someone who's been so like online, grind. Okay, can the hard hit out stop? Can we find a gap? Freaking lock it in. Yeah, I get mad at myself. Absolutely. Absolutely get mad at myself. Actually, though. But yeah, so as someone who makes content in a game, sometimes you get so caught up in like, I need to do everything first or do everything right away. Me slowing down, literally the change in my content style has changed my perspective on playing the game. Because now I was doing DD content like years past where I was rushing to get all the cards and testing all the cards and debuting cards and doing all of those things. I feel like I had to get all the cards right all the time. And it just became just constantly grinding for those things right away. The only thing that was something I rushed for genuinely this year was going for Jeter. And really, I got lucky with some packs. And once I got close, it was just spending my nights chilling and flipping. That was it. And all I did was just play the game, and I sold a bunch of stuff on the way. And I got enough to get the collections done just because I had started to grind a little earlier. And obviously, most people aren't going to get the collections done so soon, but that was the only thing I was like, you know what? I got to get this done right away. Past that, it's like, I've been taking my time going through the set collections. I've been mixing up my team, doing some... that hung. Why'd that hang? I must have botched the pinpoint there. But how we doing, Mr. Nats? It's good, brother. Yeah, that was a brutal pitch. That absolutely hung. We don't like that. I probably botched that pinpoint, though. I'm not confident enough that I got a perfect on that to actually blame pinpoint be poo-poo. All right, we're going to be... Hopefully this works out. Please tell me you're not sitting dead red fastball. Oh, this looks like great contact. I will say, tonight in general, I have been making pretty good contact. I've been, on average, all over the ball. I still got the sweat in me. The sweat in... That hung. Good swing. The sweat in me has not left. That is for sure. Just because I have not been sweating my butt off as much does not mean I still have the... I've lost the sweat. I've been low-key impressed in myself. Like, I was scoring over 10 runs with that Yankee Theme Team. You know, like for someone who hasn't been playing much and haven't been playing Hall of Fame online at all, I'll take that. Don't you dare hang that boob. Yes, Eric. Yeah, Trey Turner's nuts. I have him on this team. We're trying him in ranked for the first time this game. Trey Turner's different. Yeah, stop trying to hang that boob. You top 50 push? I don't think I will ever do that, Sneaky. The closest I would get is doing top 50 in co-op. Because co-op, I think, is fun. And genuinely, right now, you just got to play on All-Star. Come on, Bob. Stop throwing it in the zone. When I aim it out of zone, locate it. Friggin' his pars are so big. Yeah, I know Ants has been grinding the co-op. I know he's up there. Okay. That was the most pitch ever. That got the very edge of the par. All right, let's go. I'm locking in here, chat. We're going to get the sweat on here. I will say, Ants has played a good bit of co-op. He's played a good amount of games so far. I mean, I've played a pretty good amount. But I think he's still got a good amount of games on me. So, you know, you got to tip the cap to the amount of games he's played. I have not been at it consistently enough. Come on. Get that pitch count up. God, I was prepped for inside sinker too, but I was late on and dropped it. Actually, Flair. Mad Bum's pitches actually feel gross. Like the movement is wild. Not the four seam. That is for sure. I feel like that was not a pitch he should have thrown. I guess Messina doesn't throw cutter on his one diamond. I guess so. I have no idea how that happens. But a lot of times those like lower diamonds sacrifice a pitch or something. It is weird. I feel like cutter is one of his better pitches. It's a weird pitch for him to not have. Oh, he went away. Okay. Oh, Mike. He's him. He just went to that inside cutter off the plate too much. Missed the spots. Eventually was able to just sit the PCI there. See, that's what you do. You take pitches, work counts a little bit. He's kind of spamming that cutter right here a little too much. Come on. Come on, Lindor. Stop it. Can you stop, like, owning me defensively? Probably shouldn't have swung at that. There's, like, no reason to swing at that ahead 1-0. Look for a better pitch to hit. God, I knew he was going to go away, too. He just went down with it. All right, well, we got a lead. We need the boob the deal. Hey, I appreciate you, Atolls. Is it Atolls? If I'm absolutely butchering your name, definitely let me know. But I appreciate you. Ooh, oh, 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 oh. Spooky. It is? Okay, W. Rare Scann name pronunciation actually being done right. That doesn't happen often. Freaking throw it lower, Bob. Thing with Bob Gibson, like the stuff is great, but the control isn't. I'm definitely noticing that. Like the control on his non-four seams are tough. Yeah, those dudes, I don't want to play those dudes in co-op, Sneaky. That is for sure. Freaking game's going to turn out to be 25-20. I don't have the mental capacity for games like that anymore. I don't. Oh, just give me a ground out for the one time. Oh, boob. Scary pitch, scary pitch. Oh, great heavens. We challenged him and he literally just missed it. Yeah, a rare Scann can read moment. Crazy. That don't happen often. See, I need to just keep on getting him to bite in those check swings. Oh, great heavens. Oh, I knew I should have thrown it to first. I was doing that at first. You know what? True, Nick. True. True. God, look at how big that par is on that changeup. Like, I may as well never throw that pitch. That's brutal. Boob! Favorite charisma card? In terms of the 97s, probably Acuna. Acuna or Stanton. Oh, Murakami, come on. Low-key, I'm about to go back to my good old-fashioned PCI. I feel like I'm missing some swings I probably should be hitting. Let's try this. And that's Starfighter Reverb. The classic legend PCI has made a return. Well, that's a good swing. Scherzer gets downgraded? I don't know, to be honest. Tough scene. Tough scene. There's definitely a chance, I feel like, if he's been struggling. I don't know. I feel like sometimes the drop from below 90 is a little bit tougher. So I really don't know. I don't, honestly, I don't keep up with the updates enough to really give a proper answer to that. And we're just kind of flailing. It's kind of flailing right now, trying to find something that works. Well, thankfully, the boob is battling here.
Outside, that's a ball.
Ooh. 40, what difficulty is it that you're on? And what mode are you playing? That's weird. That is very odd. I think the problem with Bob Gibson is partially that people probably face him a good bit. Probably is like very easy to like. He's a good pitcher, but becomes a lot easier to hit since you face him so often. Mini seasons, if you're playing on a very low difficulty, I think with the size of the PCI, it just doesn't allow you to reach too far. I've noticed that with the lowest difficulties. Sometimes you try to reach the very corner, it just doesn't physically let you because it's a low difficulty. It's weird. So if you're playing on like a stupid low difficulty, I don't know what difficulty you're on, it could be a factor. I don't know though. If you play in the higher difficulties, it shouldn't be that. Like Veteran All-Star Hall of Fame, such. Shouldn't do that there. But if you're on like rookie or like, I don't know if you could do beginner. I think at that point you can't reach the corners properly. Oh, Trey. Yeah, I see that now, Adels. Yeah, I see that. And everyone has seen him over 500 times. Yes. Oh. Trey Turner has arrived. He has arrived to the ballpark. Chad, this is why we bring the bench. How I'm hitting right now, I want this thing to keep rolling. Bring in Biggio. Oh, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Prime Scan hits that out. I'm past my prime officially, so I don't hit that out. Wash Scan doesn't hit that out. All right, stop swinging every dang pitch, Skin. Relax. I'm swinging at everything right now. Trying to do too much.
Yep, that ball went out.
He is absolutely going to pitch around Mike Trout. Like, there is no way I get much to hit here. Now they got to strike. He's going to go outside the zone again. Or just throw a sinker in the zone. Like, that was certainly a mistake. Shouldn't have done that. I'm using the Omnis. Hi. And I just grab the stick like this. And you see I got a green precision ring. When I play on Xbox on this Power A controller, I need a precision ring. Because on this controller, the sticks are very loose. Babe Ruth. We apparently learned how to hit. So I like the Omnis. The CQC rushes are good. I know people like the Infernos as well. I like to have the concave one. So I just rest my thumb on top. And that's what's worked best for me. Some people do like the claw grip, though. I will say I claw grip with pitching. On this Power A Fusion controller, you could swap it, the right stick, or any of the sticks really, to be a taller one. So I put the taller one on the right stick because it's easier to reach since it's taller. And I claw grip and I pitch like this. I don't know why. It's just what's worked best with me with pinpoint. When I was a kid, I actually used to claw grip a control, the right hand of the controller when I was a kid on racing games for some reason. Because back then on racing games, you would use the right stick for the throttle. So when I was a kid, I used to play racing games like that. I think that's why I'm like okay at it.
0-1's the count.
Oh. Yeah, 40. After this, I'll check it. I'll double check right after this 40. Remind me after this game, I'll check it. Oh, Murakami has arrived. He has arrived. What a cut. Yeah, of course, Hi. Of course, dude. Glad to help. What an inning this has become. All Craig Biggio. Craig Biggio getting pinch hit last inning started this inning. But yeah, I mean, I've been someone who has played the game at a lot of difficulties, who's studied the game a lot. You know, if there's anyone in here, if by chance you've only started to watch me this year and have not watched any of my MLB The Show content before MLB 23, I was someone who did all information and studied the game and analyzed and deep dove on mechanics in the game. And this year I've shifted from that, my main content, because I've had fun being creative and doing other things. But I've been that person, so like I've learned a lot about the mechanics of this game and how it works. I don't know everything, of course, but I've researched a bit. I've learned a bunch, asked some questions to devs, looked back at streams where they've tipped info and such, and learned a lot over the last few years of how the nitty-gritty of the game works. What's up, Isaac? How you doing, dude? It's the same thing. Claw and crab are the same thing. Just some people just prefer crab or claw in terms of the name. You think about it, crab has a claw. But for me, it's pointer finger on top, thumb on the bottom, and I do this. Basically pinch it. Oh, great heavens. This is Hall of Fame difficulty. I'm ranked over 700 in ranked seasons. So now we're on Hall of Fame difficulty. This song, yes. This is from an old MLB The Show. Forgot which one. Probably right around like the 07, 08, 09, right? Not the real thing. Yeah, it's 06, yup. Banger. Yes, do I have music on my playlist that is there purely for being an old MLB The Show song? Absolutely. And you'd crucify me. Honestly, at this point, probably not. Oh, Trout, I need you to hustle. I don't know. I genuinely, Chad. I don't know what it is. I feel like I am a lot more beatable. I am very beatable in this game. I have been undefeated so far in ranked, but like I definitely could have lost a few games. I'm definitely beatable. I'm not the same Scann as years past, scoring like 20 runs a game on Hall of Fame. Last year, I was a little bit of a demon at points. I don't know if I'm the same demon I was. But we still got it, you know, we still got it a bit. Yes, Eric. I played, you know what I actually played on PSP? I played MLB 05, which was the game before MLB 06 The Show, before it became The Show, but it was still 989 Sports, which obviously now they're SDS. I played that on PSP a ton. I think I played one more MLB The Show on PSP after a bit. But that was the main baseball game I played. I might have played 06 on PSP. Four runs this inning, I got you. Probably not going to happen, but we'll try. Yeah, that slider was kind of predictable. Yup. You go out. Oh, I missed it. I just missed it. That was such a predictable pitch, though. Off the plate slider. Not even close, and go inside, all, like, on the hands of the sinker. Gotta hit that. Well, RIP to 4 runs. We just missed a few swings, though. Just missed them. RIP. But yeah, I love the PSP games. Literally, I played so much of those old MLB The Shows. Like, I sometimes don't realize how much of MLB The Show I played. Like, my first MLB The Show was 06 on PS2. David Ortiz on the cover. Remember playing that. Certified banger. Then I don't know if anyone else had a PS2 like this. For some reason, my PS2 at one point stopped reading the blue discs. Like, games that had the blue colored disc or the dark purple colored discs, there were like 2 different PS2 discs. My console stopped reading those. I think MLB The Show was one of those games. So at one point, I wasn't able to play MLB 06 anymore on my PS2, which made me big sad. But I eventually got MLB 07. David Wright on the cover. Played that a bit. MLB 08. Ryan Howard. Another banger. Played all those games on PS2 for a while. I mean, I played a bunch of baseball games then on PS2. MLB 2K5. 2K6. I don't know if I played 2K7. I know I had 5 and 6. And the most underrated baseball game of all time, All-Star Baseball 2004. Banger. MLB Slugfest. Why did I say Slugfist? Ew. Slugfest from 06. But I played MLB The Show a ton. Oh, good rip. Just right at him, man. We're putting up good swings, just missing or just hitting it right to the guys. Come on. I want 4. So, like, yeah, I mean, I played MLB The Show a ton on PS2. And then, unfortunately, I mean, I shouldn't say unfortunate, because the Xbox 360 was a goated console. I got Xbox 360, so I couldn't play MLB The Show. So I ended up playing a bunch of MLB 2K. I got like all the MLB 2Ks on Xbox 360, 2K9, 2K10, 2K11, 2K12, I think 13 too. And then I got an Xbox One after the 360. Good pitch. In fact, he aimed it outside his zone was like better. And then, yeah, obviously on Xbox One, nothing really there in terms of MLB The Show or any MLB game, really. So I was without baseball games for a bit. And in 2016, I got a PS4 and then got MLB 16, and the rest is history. MVP 05, I think I played 04. Kid me did not realize the greatness of MVP 05. Also, RIP, the 4 runs again. RIP. But yeah, MLB The Show is, in terms of the games I played, was probably the second most played because of Road to the Show. Like MLB 2K back then didn't have a career mode, I don't think. All-Star Baseball definitely didn't. But I dabbled in Road to the Show a bit and had a lot of fun with that. Honestly, Bob, good start, buddy. And to think that I play at this point, how many years later is it? Is it 15 years? 15, 16, 17. Don't tell me it's 7. Wait. Is it 17 years later since I first got MLB 06? Ew. That's so gross. And I'm playing MLB The Show essentially for a living. Nuts. Nuts. Rest in pastrami schmurda. Oh. Okay, Sneaky. On your Dreamcast? Oh, man, the Dreamcast. Yeah, I had the PS1 as my first console. And then I got the PS2. I wonder what would have happened if I didn't get a PS2. And I had gotten like a regular Xbox instead. I wonder what my thoughts on baseball games would have been. Sosa or Chipper? I don't know, King. I can't really make that answer for you. But Sosa's going to give you the most long-term value, especially if you can get Sosa. I think Sosa is arguably a better card for the outfield, too. But it's probably all I can really input to that. No, rest in pasta. Yes, 06 is 17 years ago. I did forget to mention, I obviously played on PSP. Played a couple MLB The Shows on PSP. I think I played 06. And then I got a PS Vita because I didn't want to get a PS4. I was like, am I going to really just buy a PS4 for MLB The Show or ask for a PS4 for my parents just for MLB The Show? Murakami. Go. So, I ended up just getting a PS Vita. And I got like MLB 13. I think one more MLB The Show. I want to say like 14 or 15. And then I played a little bit on there, but obviously you're playing on the Vita, so it's not the same thing. Don't have the full experience. And I remember the rumblings of Diamond Dynasty. Because I had the Vita still, and I played the older MLB The Shows at that point. I heard the rumblings of DD. I was like, oh, that's so sick, man. Too bad it's not a thing here on my little Vita. And then eventually I got MLB 16 because I wanted to dabble in it along with getting into MLB The Show again. And of course, my PS4 was a faulty one. I got a used PS4 from GameStop. And GameStop does a crappy job of actually checking their consoles or even fixing them properly. It would freeze when it would like kind of heat up or be ran for a bit. So at a point, couldn't do much MLB The Show. I literally started playing MLB 19, and my game would freeze while doing moments. The first moments to get that Lou Gehrig. Or I mean, to get Babe Ruth. It was like the Lou Gehrig moment. It always happened in while going for the first Babe Ruth in MLB 19. Attaboy Trey. So like, yeah, I'd play ranked and my games would freeze. And I don't want to keep dealing with that. So I would play Fortnite. And eventually got a new PS4. And the rest is actually history at that point. I did not mean to send him, and it's going to work. Oh, why'd he slide into second? Oh, he's going to score. Bang! Craig Biggio. 4-run inning. What a cut. I feel like I keep on doing this. I think that's the theme of the games tonight. I'm scoring in garbage time. In the garbage time of the games, like at this back point of the game, I'm just getting some free runs to make me look like I'm doing better than I actually am. Ow. Vita, low-key underrated console, by the way. Like, it's actually pretty good. The issue with the Vita is there weren't enough games released on it on its own. And its issue was, like, you were trying to come up with MLB The Show for the PS Vita, along with, like, a full-form game on the console. So the Vita was just, like, the old engine of MLB The Show that was very stinky and didn't really look that great. At least it felt like that. So, like, porting a game onto that little Vita and also making it for the full console was tough.
Nope. Ball one.
So,
Counts 1-0.
and then just in general, there weren't enough games. It was partially relying on people wanting to remote play all the time. But, like, I never had, like, even with, like, a pretty good connection, the input lag and stuff was never worth it to, like, connect to my console. Like, that was not a smooth experience.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And a lot of games, there weren't enough good games released on it. So it's just kind of like, what's the point in this thing anymore? Like, genuinely, like, if they treated the thing well, they could have low-key made a big play like the Switch did, you know? The Switch is actually a very good portable console because it's literally a powerful device on its own. I mean, it's weak in comparison to the big boy consoles, but
I got a ball, 1 strike.
the way it can actually run good games on there. Good swing. Yeah, Sneaky. That the good old days of Fortnite. Really the reason I started to stream all the time. Uh-oh.
No, he's safe.
F. Don't tell me Murakami just sold Gregory Soto.
The right fielder, number 4.
We're going to blame Murakami, even though I was the one that yelled the throw. But not Murakami. All right, let's get out of this.
Your attention, please. Now,
Go, Diego, go. This might be a hot take to some of you in chat. I don't know if there is a better video game, there will ever be a video game experience as good as peak Fortnite. Like, I don't think there is a game that is as fun to play every day, day in and day out with friends as that very beginning blow up of Fortnite. Like the first couple of seasons before building became like a sweaty thing to do on there. I don't think anything will ever top that. I think the only thing that maybe gets a little closer is like when I was younger and probably like when everyone played MW2. I think that's maybe the closest thing. I mean, I think that the thing with Fortnite, what made it work out so well was partially the timing of it. In terms of when it blew up. The fact it was a free-to-play game, which has got everyone involved. Unsubbed? Wow. Wow. And yeah, like, I loved, like, for example, Halo Reach. Loved Halo Reach. Loved my old COD. COD's my favorite franchise of all time in terms of games I've played of, like, the most, probably. But I think the first blow up of Fortnite, I think it'll be unmatched. I was playing with so many different groups of friends. Everyone was talking about that game. And it just became so like, it became such popular culture. Like everyone was talking about Fortnite all the time. I think that's what makes it so nuts. Like honestly, Fortnite partially really helped the streaming scene. Like streaming blew up. Like Twitch and all of that with Fortnite. Friggin' Ninja playing with Drake and all of them. Like it became just like such popular culture to everything Fortnite. And I think the experience of it was so fun. Genuinely. I loved that. Mario Kart 64 and GoldenEye. I know GoldenEye was slightly before my time. I know I had a friend that played GoldenEye when he was a kid, but me myself hadn't played it. But I know GoldenEye was like that. Where's the off the wall indicator? I forgot that's not a thing in online play this year. Yeah, you had freaking MLB players playing in the clubhouses. You had everyone all the players were talking about it all the time. You know? It was nuts. It was nuts how big Fortnite blew up. Yeah, but also a lot of people had PlayStation Plus at that point, you know? It was free to play, and you had to pay for PS Plus, but I think a lot of people also had PS Plus. I think in that way it was still more accessible than the older games were. You know, yeah, David Price, the gaming session. Yeah, you're right. That was wild. It was wild. And if before MLB The Show was even a consideration for me, I was a college student, started getting the streaming because I thought it'd be a fun thing to do, and I streamed every day playing Fortnite for like nearly a year. First, it was PUBG. You're a real one if you played PUBG, or at least remember watching people playing PUBG. And then Fortnite blew up right after. And I played that game every day. That's what got me into streaming. I played Fortnite virtually every day. I'd hop on, go live, play with my friends. Nobody would watch and chat. Met only a handful of people through it, if any. And that's how I got into streaming. Playing that game all the time. Also, first like ranked game with Murakami? Valid. I get the hype. Just after one game. Trey Turner went yard. Couple times. Babe Ruth's a little slow start. Sammy's still nuts. Jazz didn't do much in that game there. Trout's nuts. McGuire. I gotta get used to Hall of Fame with some of these guys who have like around the 100 on the contact. Like these are like Babe and Sammy and stuff like doing fine with, but like McGuire a little bit low with 104, 103. Live series Burns or wait till the update. I would let it loose. I don't think Burns is gonna like leave the team or if he's injured or whatever. I would collect him. I wouldn't wait. Not many subs online anyway. Oh yeah. I was gonna quickly check the low difficulties. So this is an interesting thing if any of you guys did not know about your low difficulties. We're gonna go into custom practice quick. So I think, what difficulty am I on right now? Is it Hall of Fame? We'll see when we load in. Yeah, I streamed it so much, Sneaky. I didn't, like, that was the closest to a community I had at first. That was it. All right, what difficulty is this? So this is Rookie. Let's start off on a higher one so we can compare contrast. All-Star. Gotta let it buffer a pitch. You see, I can actually reach the corner, but it's showing the other PCI. On All-Star. See, I could get to the corner. I'm still not exactly in the corner with the center, but I'm basically right at the corner. So it's essentially the same thing. When you bump this down to Rookie, We'll give it this next pitch. You'll notice can't reach the corner the same way. I mean, you could cover it by not going to the corner, but the center doesn't reach the corner the same way. And I think it's partially because of the size of the overall PCI. Also, I think part of it is that with the lower difficulty, just don't allow you to get that far with the PCI. So when you do slam the PCI, you're still in the zone. So you see, you don't reach all the way to the corner. Even go to the beginner, see what that looks like. It's not start the Gunski thing. Oh God, that one. The thing is with the Gunski thing, that was actually a valid thing, but it messed with the PCI sensitivity for sure. I think they're in a good point with it now, though. But you see, look at how far I am from the corner, and it is just because of how big the PCI is and how the difficulty is. So you just can't reach the corner like that. So yeah, if you see that, that's all it is. It's not broken or anything. It's just how it is in those low difficulties. Like you see, once you go to Legend, you see how close we can get to the corners. Ow. See, like, you can actually get very far to the PCI outside of the zone on Legend. So, yeah. That is how that is. These are just the things I pay attention to because I'm a nerd. 7,500. Hey, we do take it. That's the thing that's nice about the wheel spin. Like, even if you don't get the